welcome back, everyone. It's the championship game. It's the Battle of Fayette County, number 1. And a lot's on the stake tonight because it is for the championship of the boys varsity division, the Epifano McDonald's Fayette County Basketball Holiday Classic. The battle for your McDonald's trophy every year in football. And here we go now with basketball. The boys against each other. And tonight, Miami Trace Panthers coming into the contest with a record of 6-0 and coming off a 76-60 win over London. Will take on the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions, who come into the contest with a record of 6 wins and 3 losses. And they're coming off a win against Greenview earlier at 61-40 on Saturday, in which they used a 21-6 third quarter to kind of hit the score that was close and made it more of a double figure, and they end up winning by 21. Real quickly, let's tell you a little bit about these teams. Washington Courthouse, as I mentioned, 6-3. They won 61-40 over Greenview on Saturday night here at Miami Trace. They only had 9 turnovers in the game, which is very, very impressive. They grabbed 21 rebounds, but only 4 on the offensive end. They did hit 8 threes, and Coach Shannon Barker's team was 8 for 10 from the free throw line. Justin Eberhardt was the leading scorer for the Blue Lions. He scored 19, including 4 threes. Aiden Osborne and Gavin Baker with 10 points apiece, with Baker scoring all 10 of his points in the 4th period of play, including 2 threes. Also, Bryson Heath with 9 points. He also had 2 threes. 7 points for Sam Piper, who came off the bench and did real well. And 4 points for Noah Havecock, which is probably about 10, 12 points below his average. But the way things were going for the Blue Lions with the outside game, they didn't really need him to score that much. Whether they'll need him tonight, we'll see. Meanwhile, Jackson Hughes had 2 points in the contest. What's up, man? How are you? Having all kinds of guests coming out here while we're on the air. All right, good enough. Miami Trace won 76-66 over London. Twice, as we mentioned before, the team was up by 10 points or more, and with the technical fouls that were called on London, Miami Trace saw their lead cut down to 5 points apiece twice, but Miami Trace was able to hit some clutch free throws and stretch the lead back to the double digits. Gage Bowers and Ty Huffman with 16 points apiece, both of them with 2 threes. Adam Guthrie had 14 points. Baron Phipps with 13 points, all those in the second half of play. And Luke Armstrong had 12 points. So Miami Trace had 5 players in double figures in the contest. Julian Baker came off the bench. He had 3, and Cade Whitaker had 2. Miami Trace was able to hit 6 threes in the contest. They were 11 for 20 from the free throw line, including 9 for 13 in the 4th period of play. As we mentioned, they had those technical shots they had to take when London cut, so they took advantage of it. 13 turnovers by Miami Trace in the game. They grabbed 28 rebounds, including 10 on the offensive board. This will be the first of 3 meetings, at least during the regular season, between these two teams. They will be having a battle on January the 16th, I believe is the date. I'll be here at Miami Trace, and then they will play in February, the last regular season game, before they head into tournament play. So that's where we're at as far as this game is concerned. Real quickly, let me review for you earlier this evening. The London Raiders won by 58 won 67 to 58 over the Greenview Rams. In that contest, London had a total of 4 players in double figures. Joe Johnson had 23 points, 12 points for Nichols, 11 points for Galloway, 10 of those in the second half, and 10 for sorry, I can't read my writing here. Fox. And Sexton added 5, 6 for Collins. I have trouble reading my writing. They said I should have been a pharmacist or a doctor, one of the two. 27 points unofficially for Will Quimey for Greenview. He had 7 threes in the game. 14 points for Hagen Witt. 8 points for Lucas Reynolds. 6 for Eiserman, and also 3 points for Sam Groom. So that wraps up the scoring there. So that's how the scores went. And the reserve game today, London beat Greenview in the boys consolation game, and Courthouse escaped with a 3-point win over Miami Trace, 55-52, after leading by 15 points at one time. We'll take a quick break, come back, national anthem starting lineup, and then we're going to get this bad boy underway. Miami Trace, Courthouse, it's the championship game of the Epifano McDonald Holiday Classic right here on the Epifano Sports Network.
In order to honor America and to show respect for all the men and women who are serving and who have served to protect and defend the freedoms we enjoy, we ask that you please stand for the playing our national anthem with the Star-Spangled Banner.
Okay, one change in the starting lineup from the last time we saw Miami Trace play. Baker's back in the starting lineup. He'll be taking the place of Baron Tips. It's Miami Trace, Washington Courthouse, as we're about ready to get this one underway. Haycock and Huffman will be jumping center. Huffman's really come on strong here this season. We mentioned he had 16 points the other night. Blue Lions stand with the starting five they've had most of the season. Aiden Osborne moved into the starting lineup a couple games ago. And Miami Trace will control the tip. Here we go. Bowers to Baker. Now over to Huffman. Over to Baker. Top of the key. Bowers. Skip pass now over to Armstrong as Miami Trace going a little weave here on the outside. Huffman lobs it inside. Guthrie, good play. Forced his way in there, double team, and he gets the first bucket. And we're underway in the Battle of Fayette County in the championship game. Now here comes Heath across the timeline. Down to Osborne. Hayden stops, puts the three up, a little bit strong, no good. Rebound comes down to Miami Trace. Quickly, Bowers down the left side. Little head fake move, shot put up, no good, ball batted around. Everhart with the rebound for the Washington Courthouse team. Heath starts to break down the left side, flips it now to Osborne, and Aiden can't hold on to the ball. Of course, you see a big 6'8" frame guy there. That would scare me too. So turnover on the Blue Lions at first. 2-0, Trace with the early lead. Bowers across the timeline. Skip pass now in the corner to Baker, and it comes off the leg of one of the Blue Line players. Kind of weird watching Blue Lions in those dark uniforms, Nick. We've done their games when they're home. They got the white uniforms, so it's kind of weird seeing in that dark collar. Possibly one of those uniforms that Epifano McDonald's might have helped them buy in the past. Pass to Guthrie. Gets it back out now to Armstrong. Short pass now to Bowers. Now over to the right side to Armstrong. Bowers gets the pick. Baker. Now jumper, fallaway jumper, good. Bowers with about a 10-footer. It's 4-0. Trace with an early lead. Haycock. Now over to Heath. Courthouse setting up the play. Haycock, good pick there by Osborne. Haycock again, nice spin move against Guthrie, and it's going to be an offensive foul or the ball out of bounds. It's out of bounds. It's turnover, Courthouse. If you're wondering what the crowd's like, it's packed. Bowers. Now over to Armstrong. Long three-pointer. No good. Ball batted around. Rebound up and in. Stick back bucket by Baker. 6-0. Early lead. Osborne comes down. He hits a jumper just outside the foul line. So the Blue Lions will draw first blood for them. That makes it 6-2. And now we have a whistle and a carry the ball, a turnover on Miami Trace. That will be their first here in this contest. So Courthouse with 2 turnovers so far, Trace with 1. Early moments, we're at the 5-minute mark here in the first period of play. 6-2, Miami Trace with the lead. Everhart over to Heath, excuse me. Heath Backs it up. Now goes to Osborne. Aiden's got plenty of room. Now he goes up against Guthrie. Backs it out. Kicks it down to Heath. Heath wanting to take on Huffman. Now to Baker. Baker, who had 10 points the other night. All of them in the fourth period. He sees an opening. He goes up against the big guy. Puts it up. No good. Defensive rebound for Miami Trace. Quickly down court. Bauer stops. Goes to Guthrie on the baseline. Baker, nice spin move. Can't hold on the ball. Turnover. Miami Trace. Everybody got a little ahead of themselves there, didn't they? Quick substitution. Darren Phipps now will come in the starting line. Will come into the lineup, I should say. Huffman will take a break. 4:15 left here in the first period of play. 6-2. Lead by Miami Trace. Comes the Blue Lions. Everhart sets the pick. Now they go to Baker. Top the key. He's got Bowers on him. Bounce pass. Now to Haythcock. He's got Phipps on him. Bounces it back. Now gets it to the corner. Osborne. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Miami Trace. Phipps. Defensive rebound number 4 for Miami Trace so far. Phipps goes to high post. Now over to Guthrie. Lets the guys go through. He's going to go one-on-one to Heathcock. Puts up the shot. No good. Ball on the floor. It's picked up by Washington Courthouse. Quickly bringing the ball down will be Heathcock. Nice spin move. Puts up the shot. Hits the front of the rim. And it goes out of bounds. And it goes to Miami Trace. Well, obviously, Washington Courthouse is not afraid to go up against Guthrie, are they? They have really started a challenge. If nothing else, they're hoping that maybe they'll draw some fouls. We'll see. Bowers down the right side of the lane, misses it. Guthrie gets the rebound, goes up with it, can't cash in on it. Rebound, Washington Courthouse. Quickly coming down with it. Is Osborne off the glass? No, won't go. And here comes now Miami Trace, and they throw it away again. Another turnover. Courthouse gets it back, and then Trace turns around and they pick off a pass. Get the oxygen tank. We may need it by the end of the first quarter. This keeps up. Inside, Guthrie off the glass, good for 2. He got the nice lead pass to him up high, so he was able to get the shot in and off the window. 8-2 now in favor of Miami Trace. Haythcock will bring the ball down. Pass now to Heath. Sees the opening. Goes down the left side. Off the window. Won't go. Rebound once again by Miami Trace. Quickly. Bowers brings it down. Sees an opening. Bounce pass. Baker. Down to Guthrie. Shot in the foul line. Won't go. Rebounded by Haythcock. Here comes Washington Courthouse on the fast break. Kicks it back. Heath. Shot. 3. Good. 8-5. Armstrong back in the game. Across the timeline. Short pass. Works the baseline. Phipps lobs it inside. Inside to Guthrie. Bullies his way up and makes this 2-pointer. 6 of the 10 points goes to Guthrie. And it's now 10-5. Heath across the timeline. Backing Phipps up a little bit. Now they go to Haythcock over in the left wing. Cross-court pass to Baker. Now to Osborne. Osborne quickly out, throws it away. Turnover, Washington Courthouse. Down court, Phipps trying to go one-on-one, can't make it. Rebound, Washington Courthouse. Baker brings it down, puts it up, no good. Quickly, another rebound for Miami Trace. Guthrie getting it. Baker on the catch, he puts it back up and in. On the offensive rebound, give credit there to Bowers, who found Baker underneath for the easy layup, and that now makes the score 12-5 in favor of the Miami Trace Panthers. I got to pause for a second, man. They're just running and gunning again, just like the first game. Well, I they're not shooting as many threes. Let's put it that way. But we haven't got the guys that shoots the threes warmed up yet. Everhart's hardly even touched the ball yet. Haycock can hit threes. Keith can hit threes. You got Bowers can hit threes. Huh? No, there's 50.9 seconds.
Wow. Yeah, that could be an eternity.
That's true. That's true.
I think it'll go pretty quick.
Courthouse will bring the ball down by 7, 12-5. Heath with the ball. Goes up against Phipps, goes right to the middle of it, layup good for 2. That's 5 points now. As Guthrie is out of the game, giving him a breather. Baker backs it up a little bit, now to Bowers. And we're going to be foul or penalty. I looked down for a split second. I guess it must have been a turnover against Miami Trace. So they have 4 turnovers now. Courthouse has 4 turnovers. 20 seconds left. East with the ball. Going up against Cade Whitaker, number 21's down the game. Down the left lane, Haycock makes it, and a chance for the old-fashioned 3. Haycock only had 4 points the other night. He's quickly getting his presence known, going inside, and we'll get the field goal and a chance to make the old-fashioned 3 here with 2.8 seconds left and a 12-9 lead by Miami Trace. Free throws up, no good. Ball fall floor. Haycock gets the rebound, puts up the 3-point shot, hits the front of the rim, and that will end the first period of play. We've got 1 in the books. Oh, it's going to be a doozy. Hold on to your hats. 12-9. Trace leads. Back. Second quarter play-by-play in a moment, right here on the Epifano Sports Network. Nine lead by Miami Trace. They jumped out to a quick 6-0 lead. The Washington Courthouse just keeps coming back. They were able to get that shot inside when Guthrie was out of the game. Haycock went to the front foul line, missed, but then he had a chance to get the rebound and get a 3-point shot up, but it hit the front of the rim. So we begin the second quarter play, I should say. Courthouse will have the ball. Sam Piper, number 21 now, is into the game for the Blue Lions. Heath, Piper, Haycock, Baker, and Wes Everhart. Bounce pass in the left wing. Haycock. He's got the height advantage against Phipps. Baker tries to go up against the big guy. Backs it back out. They'll set it up again. Everhart comes over, sets the pick. Haycock, 3-pointer good. 5 points for him, and it's tied up at 12 apiece. Here comes Bowers across the timeline. Stops, whips the pass inside. Layup good for 2 by Mr. Baker. That's 4 points for him. Quickly coming down, Everhart puts up the 3-pointer, hits the back of the backboard, and it goes out of bounds. So, Miami Trace up by 2. We'll get another opportunity here. Bowers sees an opening, flips it way over to the left side to Whitaker. Another good pass, Baker. Over in the wing, Guthrie. One-on-one, puts up a shot, no good. Head fakes, puts up the shot again. He'll be fouled on the play.
Fouls on number 10, Jacob Baker.
That's going to be on Baker.
His first, team 1 in the quarter.
Baker probably one of the shortest players against one of the tallest players. Guthrie at the line. First one's up, no good.
Checking into the game, Lions, number 13, Jackson Hughes.
Substitution for the Blue Lions. Jackson Hughes, number 13. And Luke Armstrong will re-enter the game for Baker. 14-12. Trace with the lead. In and out. No good. Fight underneath the rebound. Goes out of bounds. And will be Courthouse's ball. Haycock will bring it down for the Blue Lions. 6.5 minutes left here in the first half. Just outside the foul line. And we're going to whistle. Foul will be on Baker for pushing off on Piper. So Bowers will pick up his first foul. Courthouse will have the ball underneath their own bucket. Heath, long lob out to Haycock. Gets the pick from Hughes. Now Hughes backs out of it. Haycock goes down the middle, goes up against the big guy, shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Miami Trace. Quickly down court with it is Baker. Check that, make that Bowers. Now to Guthrie, high post. He's going to take Hughes on one-on-one. Ball batted around. Rebound, Haycock. Quickly coming down with it will be Washington. Haycock sees an opening and tries to go for a dunk and misses. Oh my. Quick rebound, quickly down court. 3-point shot put up, no good. And they're going to give it to Courthouse. As they said that Huffman reached over the back. Well, I'll guarantee you that dunk was not necessary. That may have cost Courthouse 2 points. Heath with the ball. Season opening. Bounce pass, baseline, blocked shot by Guthrie. As Hughes took it right to the hole and Guthrie said, get it out of here. So Heath will take the ball out underneath the blue line bucket. Now to Hughes. Now hands it back to Heath. Comes now to the top of the key. Starts to drive. Flips it now over to Haycock. He'll work on the baseline. To Heath. Three-pointer up. No good. Another rebound. Comes down to Miami Trace. Guthrie. He's got 5 rebounds now unofficially. Lobs inside. Guthrie, nice backdoor play to Phipps, and it'll be a foul on the play as Phipps tried to go up strong on that baseline, and a foul on Washington Courthouse as they're going to get Hughes on the foul play. So Hughes will pick up his first foul, and going to the line will be Baron Phipps for the Miami Trace Panthers. First one's up, no good. Of course, Barron was one of our Epifano McDonald star of the game during the football season. Bowers out, Baker's in. Oh, wait a minute. Well, Baker's not supposed to come in yet. Well, we got a confusion here. Huffman comes out. So Baker comes in for Huffman. So we'll try again with Phipps trying the second free throw attempt. It's good. His first points, it's 15-12 in favor of Miami Trace. Heath, Haycock. Now over to Osborne. Hayes got the three. 5 points now for Aiden. The junior, 15-15. It's knotted up again. High post pass to Guthrie. Lets everybody clear through. He'll go one-on-one to Haycock. Puts up the shot. No good. Haycock pulls down the rebound. And we'll have an attempt by Miami Trace. That being Parsley, and he went out of bounds after he tried to make the play. So Haycock will take it out. We've already got one kid that was hurt tonight. Young man from, is it London? I see him across the way. He's got crutches. Brandon Collins is the young man we're talking about. Heath sees an opening, kicks it over left side. Partially blocked by Piper and a foul. So Miami Trace will pick up yet another foul on the play.
Fouls on number 12, Armstrong.
Armstrong will pick up the foul. That's his first. Sam Piper will go to the line. So that was a three-point shot attempt, so he will get to shoot three. First one's good. And that puts Washington Courthouse ahead for the first time in the game at 16-15. Makes it 17. And makes it 18. So 3 field goals by Piper, puts Blue Lines up by 3. Quickly coming down court is Parsley, shot in the baseline, jumper, no good. Haycock with yet another defensive rebound. Ball's knocked loose, turnover Washington Courthouse. Quickly, it's now taken right back by Everhart. Now over to Haycock. Everhart, he hits the three. Been waiting for that to happen. When he's on, get out of the way. I just put it simple.
That's how cheap the game should be.
Yep.
Packed house.
20-15. Courthouse with the lead.
My dreams.
Yes. Parsley. Now over to Guthrie. Cross-court pass to Armstrong around the perimeter to Phipps. Top the key. He'll shoot the three. Puts it up. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Courthouse will obtain possession. Bowers will come in. And Armstrong comes out. You know, didn't hear what Nick was saying. You know, packed house, Courthouse Trace championship game. This is what it's all about.
That's right.
That's why I've been waiting for 17 years for this to happen.
That's right.
You got your wish, big boy.
I know.
Got your wish. Courthouse up 20-15. Osborne, ball's knocked loose. Another turnover on the Blue Lions. It's 6. Quickly, Parsley, whoa. He kind of did a little skid there and missed the shot. Rebound by Courthouse. And then the ball is foul, or is it knocked out of bounds? It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Parsley. He's all over the court, isn't he? Goes down here, tries to lay up, skids, and then tries to get a steal. Osborne with the ball, 2.5 minutes left. here in the first half. Osborne stops, shot off the backboard. Oh, will not go. Parsley comes down the rebound for Miami Trace. Now over to Bowers. Lobs it inside. The big guy, Guthrie with 2. 8 points now for Adam. 20-17. 2 minutes left in the first half of play. Courthouse with the lead. Haycock now hands it to Piper around the perimeter to go. Over to Heath. Now Piper. Shot up, no good. Ball batted around. Comes down to Miami Trace. Quickly passes it down to Phipps. Inside. Oh, good for Baker. Excellent ball movement by Miami Trace on that transition there. 20-19. We're down to 90 seconds left in the first half of play. Haycock will bring her down. Osborne wants to set the pick. He backs out of it. Now they'll try it again. He'll come to the right side. Now we're going to have a 5-second call on Washington Courthouse. Noah did not move the ball forward. It was in the required 5-second rule. So that's why the turnover. Parsley will take the ball out of bounds. Osborne takes the breather. Baker back in. 70 seconds left. In the paint. Fall away jumper. Bowers, no good. Ball batted around. And we're going to have a reaching over foul on Baker, I believe. He's the one I saw there, to be honest with you.
Fouls on number 5, Julie Baker, his first.
He was over the back of about three Courthouse players on that one. So we're down to 60 seconds. Courthouse with the ball, 1-point lead. Across the timeline. Heath gets the pick. Now sees an opening on the right side, lays it off the glass. It's good! And a chance to go to the foul line is a foul on the play. And what's the remarkable thing is, he didn't even use the glass. He just threw it up there. So that is now 7 points for Bison. Phipps comes out. So Heath will have a chance to complete the old-fashioned 3 here and put Courthouse up by 4. He got it. Courthouse 4 out of 5 now from the free-throw line. Everhart comes out. Osborne back in. So you got Baker, Osborne, Haycock, Heath, and Hughes. Corner. Huffman, he misses it. Tied ball. Possession arrow gives it back to Trace. For Miami Trace, who does. Baker, Guthrie, and Bowers. And yes, I did that from memory. That's pretty good. Now we're going to have a whistle. And the officials now are going to talk to a couple of players saying, you know, don't mind you guys being aggressive, but that's kind of watch the elbows and all that stuff. It's good to go ahead and call it now instead of letting it get out of hand, to be honest with you, Nick. We want a clean game if we can get it. 3-pointer, no, 2-pointer. 2-pointer by Huffman. Got the right foot inside the 3-point line. 23-21, Courthouse by 2. Haycock down the left side. Now they're over to Heath. Heath, now over to Baker. We're down to 15 seconds. Baker will back it up. Courthouse, will he go for the last shot here? Baker, now to Osborne. Now he can't hold on to it. Turnover, Washington Courthouse. Quickly, Bowers brings it down, and the ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be a reaching in foul on Haycock. As Noah was trying to take Bowers on, slap with the ball. Unfortunately, he reached in. Quickly, Phipps back in. Baker comes out.
Correction, the foul was on number 30, Noah Haycock.
So, Miami Trace will have the ball underneath their own bucket with 4.8 seconds left. Lob into Guthrie, to Huffman, in the paint, jumper off the glass, no good. Shot is up, nope. They're going to count it! Oh my goodness! That horn had clearly sound, and the ball was not even on the rim, and the official on the outside said it went in. So it's a bucket for Guthrie, and we're tied at halftime at 23-23. Wow! What a first half of play. We'll take a break for a few moments, and we'll be back with the second half. Stay with us right here on the Epifano Sports Network.
Snack wraps back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it. Crunching and munching, can't stop the tapping. Snack wrap back, it's the tasty attack.
Rayleigh's our great-granddaughter. When she was 6 months old, and she was having 30 to 60 seizures a day. Then, last spring, we noticed a bruise on her inside of her thigh. A few days later, they came back with a pathology diagnosis, and it was lymphoblastic lymphoma. Without treatment, death is within 3 to 5 months. You treat her, she's dead. It's that simple. So we're in the hospital, and a lady I've never seen before walks in the room. She said, "I'm going to try to get y'all a room at the Ronald McDonald House." I didn't know what that was. I was 66 years old, and the only thing I knew about the Ronald McDonald House was when I went to McDonald's, they had a box sitting by the cash register, and I put money in it. She brought us over here, 1 block from the emergency room entrance of Children's Hospital. Rayleigh's in a wheelchair, and I can push her there in 2 minutes and 12 seconds because I've timed it. Well, we come to know the Ronald McDonald House because in the last 14 months, we've probably spent 100 nights here. But last December, during the night, Rayleigh got sick. Jump out of bed, put her in the wheelchair, and we're racing down the street. We get in the emergency room door. Her temperature in 2 minutes went to 103. She teetered there for 7 hours. And finally her oxygen level in her blood started coming back up. I'm gonna say again that we live 3.5 hours away, but we had the Ronald McDonald House, and we were here. If we hadn't been here, the child would have died. I hope your family never needs the Ronald McDonald House. But I want to tell you something. If you do, there's nothing like it. We thank God for it every day.
Can I get a hamburger? Like a extra ketchup but no pickles.
Actually pickles. 1 vanilla cone and a sweet tea. Hot chocolate.
Your largest coffee.
I'm gonna need like
10 Egg McMuffins, please. 1 hamburger Happy Meal.
make that 2. Make that 3.
No pickles!
A Sprite and what else? Oh, and one more thing. 10-piece McNuggets, barbecue sauce.
You've been loyal. We want to reward that. Introducing My McDonald's Rewards. Now,
at McDonald's, we're making changes every day to serve you better. It's what we're made of. And serving you better means fresh beef quarter-pounder burgers. Your burger, his burger, her burger. All cooked fresh, right when you order. Made from pure North American beef and just a pinch of salt and pepper. Because we think there's nothing better than a fresh beef quarter-pounder burger made for you, right when you order. And that's just one way we're showing you what we're made of.
This is what McDonald's breakfast is made of. This is the egg that goes into an Egg McMuffin. That's the egg being freshly cracked. That's the real butter that goes with the freshly cracked egg on your Egg McMuffin. Delicious. This is a cup of McCafe coffee. McDonald's is committed to sourcing this coffee sustainably. This is you, enjoying your McDonald's breakfast, freshly prepared with real ingredients. That's what we're made of.
All right, we're back here. It's halftime. It's 23-23. Even though I got 24 for one of the teams, I'm trying to figure out what my math's wrong, but I'll give you what I got and we'll go from there. We'll find a mistake eventually.
Usually not wrong.
Well, I know, but I think I've got somebody down to hit a 3, but it was a 2. But we'll worry about that later. Unofficially. That way you can get around it, Nick. Say unofficially and you got it made, bud. We have from Washington Courthouse, I've got Heath with 8 points, 5 points apiece for Osborne and also Haycock. 3 points for Everhart and Piper. Meanwhile, a total of 8 turnovers for Washington Courthouse. They have a total of 10 rebounds, 2 offensive, 8 defensive, and they have a total of 8 turnovers in the contest. And free throw shooting, I've got them here, 1, 4, 5, I got them 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Meanwhile, for Miami Trace, I have here Guthrie with 10 points, Julian Baker with 8, 2 points apiece for Ty Huffman and also Gage Bowers, and 1 for Baron Phipps. I have Miami Trace only 1 out of 3 from the free throw line. They have no 3-point shots, by the way, and at least 4 threes for Washington Courthouse. 3 offensive rebounds, 8 defensive rebounds for the Panthers, and they have committed 5 turnovers. So it's 23-23. In case you missed it earlier today, real quickly, over at the Greater Miami Valley Conference or Coaches Association Tournament at Vandalia Butler, Washington Courthouse's Mason Heigler came in 4th in the 106-pound class, and also Wesley Gibbs came in 8th in the 175. Miami Trace had 2 wrestlers replaced, coming in 5th at the 215-pound class. Joshua McGraw and Will Enix came in 6th in the 150. Then the Smith brothers from Chillicothe placed very high today. Kanan Smith knocked off one of the highest ranked wrestlers in the 130-pound class, Nathan Addison from Legacy Christian. In fact, I think he won the state title last year. Anyway, Kanan Smith, the number 3 seed from Chillicothe, beat him 13-7. And Kanan's younger brother, a freshman, Kylan Smith, also Chillicothe, came in 4th on a pin in the 138-pound class. Chillicothe was 12th. Miami Trace was 16th in the big school division. Small division, Washington Courthouse tied for 11th. And in the boys reserve tournaments today, Washington Courthouse led Miami Trace in the championship game by as much as 15 points, but the Panthers turned it on in the fourth quarter, but the Blue Lions held on for a 55-52 win in the championship game, and London beat Greenview in the championship, in the consolation contest. So I think that catches us up with all the scores for the day. So this is game number 16, and we're so happy you're with us, and we hope you enjoy the second half. I'll tell you, you can't get any tighter than this. 23-23 is your score. Can't get any better than this.
Holiday tournament. People are home. Enjoy the holidays.
Absolutely.
We've got family here. The two local teams in the championship game. Tied at the half. You couldn't have scripted it any better.
That's right.
Hopefully it goes down to the wire.
Yeah, we could go in overtime too.
Yes, we could. Let's do it.
I don't know about that. We'll see. We did have an overtime game earlier this tournament in the girls. Courthouse and one of the Miami Trace girls team went over. In fact, they went to double overtime, Nick. So we've seen a little bit of everything here. Courthouse has the ball as we begin the second half of play. Justin Everhart puts up the shot, no good. Osborne, no! And rebound comes down to Miami Trace. Quick pass. Hoffman saves it to Baker. Now inside to Guthrie. He looks around, kicks it back. Bowers, head fake, goes inside. Got the two. 4 points for Bowers. 25-23. Some of the crowd starting to come back in from this concession stand to watch this second half of exciting play, and we hope you're enjoying it here on the Epifano Sports Network. Haycock, he almost got away with the travel there. Back to Osborne. There he goes. He's got 2 points on that one. Little 12-footer on the right side. So Osborne now with 7 points. Baker comes down, right side, shot, no good. Baker with the offensive rebound, kicks it back out, now to Armstrong. Now go inside, high post, Guthrie. Armstrong tries again, nope. And Osborne will pick up the defensive rebound. Quickly down court to Heath, Osborne. Osborne will back it up just a little bit. 25-25, Osborne flips it to Heath, back to Osborne. Aiden goes right at the big guy and makes the bucket. Was not going to back off on that play. 27-25, Courthouse with the lead. Baker across the timeline. At the foul line, tries to pass it to Baker, ball's knocked loose. Baker saves it, kicks it back now to Huffman. Nice entry pass inside Guthrie, down Baker cutting, and Baker picks up the 2 points. Give him 10 points now, give Guthrie the assist. 27-27. Everhart shoots the 3. Nope, a little bit long. Guthrie gets the rebound. Baker quickly brings it down court. Head fake. Passes up the shot, goes to Guthrie. He'll go inside against the big boy, partially blocked. Hoffman gets a hand on it, goes out of bounds. Courthouse's ball. 5:11 left here in the third period of play. Tied up 27-27. Heath across the timeline. Now to Osborne. He'll take the shot from the left side, no good. Everhart, nice rebound, gets the save, gets it all the way back out, now to West. Now to Osborne. He'll set on the baseline. 2-pointer. Osborne's hot. He's got 11. 6 in this quarter. Now I go inside to Guthrie. Spin move. Off the glass, no good. Stick back bucket, good. And that's going to be Armstrong. Osborne again inside. Can't hold on the ball. Saved by Miami Trace. Blue line turnover. Quickly, Bowers. Now to Huffman. Back out front. Go to Guthrie again. High post, backdoor pass. And another good play. Reverse layup by Bowers. And that makes the score now 31-29. And timeout on the floor. And it'll be a 30-second timeout by Courthouse. So they had the game going their way here. And it's even stayed tied, but beautiful passing by Guthrie right now. He's hit 2 of them now with backdoor passes. As he's getting that position, he's moving himself up to the high post, and all he's doing is glancing over his shoulders, and he's seeing guys cut on the baseline, and it's been very, very effective so far as Miami Trace has hit back-to-back layup on the possession. So with the lead by Miami Trace, 4:04 left here in the third period. After the Courthouse timeout. Phipps back in now for the Panthers. Baker will bring it down for Courthouse. Looking around. Now goes to Osborne. He's hot. And he goes right to the bucket, misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Miami Trace. That'll be Guthrie. Inside. Baker. Oh, blocked by Haycock. And picking up the defensive rebound will be Everhart. He's got it. Head fake. He's going up against the big boy that slapped. Osborne picks it up. Goes to Heath. Three-pointer. Good. 32-31. Courthouse with the lead. Wow. Guthrie at the foul line. Lets the players clear through. Guthrie goes up one-on-one. Haycock, no. Ball's knocked loose, and we're going to have a foul. So foul on the play.
Foul's on number 3.
That's going to be on Heath.
That's his first.
That'll be his first, and Guthrie will go to the charity stripe. Shooting 2. He had 10 points in the first half of play. He'll try to add on here. First one up, no good. Guthrie will try again. This time he does make it. 11 points for the senior who's going to Clemson University to play football. But he's getting tackled a little bit right now by Courthouse when he has to set up on the pivot. 32 apiece. Baker, partially blocked, and picking it up on the rebound is Baker. Quickly, Bowers gets the pick, looks and needs some help, hands it now to Guthrie, back to Bowers. Gage, 3, gets good. Gage has got 7 in the quarter, 9 for the game. He's across the timeline. Pick, Haycock kicks it back. Baker, he'll shoot the 3. Nope. Osborne gets the rebound. Now back out to Everhart. Just inside the 3-point line. No good. Osborne, stick back bucket. It's good. 8 points this period. 13 for the game. 35-34. Courthouse with the lead. Ball comes down. Bowers can't hold on to it. Turnover, Miami Trace. Courthouse with 9 turnovers. Trace with 6. We're down to 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Heath will bring it across the timeline. Between the circles. Skip pass now over to Haycock. He's got Huffman on him. Haycock, nice spin move in the paint. Will not go. Huffman gets the rebound. That one just simply would not drop. Here comes Miami Trace. Bowers across the timeline. Gage, does he see an opening? Nope, he backs out a little bit. Stops, right side, Phipps, now over to Guthrie, looking around, one to go to Baker, ball partially deflected, saved by Phipps, now inside, good block there, and a foul, it's going to be on Haycock as Huffman was driving and they said Haycock got him on the wrist. And that brings out the Boo Birds from Washington Courthouse. They were not happy with that call. So Huffman will go to the line to shoot 2. First one, in and out, no good. Trace only 2 for 7 from the free throw line right now. Yep, they're within 1. Now they tied it up. Huffman now will pick up his 3rd point. He'll go back on the bench. Armstrong back in the game. Haycock. Baker. 3. In and out, won't go. Rebound. Piper. Now to Heath. They'll set it up again. Now over to Baker. He'll shoot from the right side this time. Ball does go in. It's a 3-pointer. So Baker gets his first points of the game. Give and go. Thrown wide by Guthrie. And another turnover of Miami Trace. Courthouse. Haycock. Heath. Shot. Good for 3. 40-36. Washington Courthouse opening it up to 4 after back-to-back threes. Down, and they're going to call Osborne for a foul. Guthrie is double teamed, and Osborne will be called for the foul for reaching in. His first foul. Bowers will take the ball out. He'll give Guthrie a quick breather on the bench with 19 seconds left. Lob to Baker. In the paint, and another foul called on Courthouse. And that one is going to be on Heath, and that will be his second foul.
That was on number 30. That's his 30.
Well, check it. They're going to say that's on Haycock's 30. I thought it was on 3. Armstrong, Bowers, goes down the right side of the lane, layup good for 2. 40-38. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Courthouse will retain possession of it. So, Heath will have the ball out at side court. And they're going to say let the clock run out, and that will end the 3rd period of play. Hey, we still got 8 minutes or more coming up. Our score after the end of 3, Washington Courthouse 40, Miami Trace 38. You're listening to the Epifano McDonald's Holiday Basketball Classic, the championship boys varsity game, right here on the Epifano Sports Network. Miami Trace has 3 players already in double figures. Gage Bowers and Adam Guthrie with 11 apiece. Julian Baker with 10 for Washington Courthouse. They got Aiden Osborne with 13. Brian Heath's got 14. So they got double figure scores there as well. Miami Trace will have the ball as we begin the 4th and final period of play. Courthouse up 40-38. Phipps hands it back to Bowers. Bowers starts to drive. Double team, puts up the shot. He goes, and he will have a chance to put Miami Trace ahead. Another foul on the play by Courthouse. They're going to call that on Bowers. Baker, excuse me. So Baker and Bowers will go to the line. In and out, won't go. Rebound, Haithcock. 40-40. Folks, you can't get any closer than this. Heath, right side, lobs it. Haithcock in the paint. Ball's knocked loose. Scramble for the ball. Osborne saves it between the circles. 7.5 left in the game. Osborne will back her up a little bit. Aiden stops. Now to Haithcock. Coach Bartrith is trying to draw him out of the zone. I think want him to go man-to-man. Osborne sees an opening, left side, puts it up. Shots up, no good. Ball's out of bounds, and it comes off Miami Trace. Heads up play by Aiden. He glazed off Miami Trace to say that underneath their own bucket. Haithcock. Back to Heath. Back to Haithcock. High post. Right side. Looking around. Baker's on him. He's going to take Baker to the line. Makes the shot and a chance for the old-fashioned three. Haithcock with his first bucket here in the second half. He's got 7. He can make one here. It would be 8. And put Washington Courthouse up by 3. He goes up. It's good. (43-40). Courthouse with the 3-point lead. Bowers, right side, just throws it up out of desperation there. Got out of hand on that one. And Piper's got it. Brings it down court. Shots up. No good. I'm not really sure what you call that play by Piper. Meanwhile, Phipps comes down. Fouls on the floor, though. No, they say double dribble. Turnover Miami Trace. That's their 8th. Guthrie, meanwhile, is on the bench. Everhart's on the bench for the Courthouse. Baker, it is stolen. Courthouse with the ball. Phipps to Baker. Armstrong back out now to Bowers. Bowers tried to go on the baseline, got cut off, goes in the paint, turn around, spin move, good for 2. This kid makes more moves than anybody I've seen. 43-42, Washington Courthouse with the lead. He sees an opening, and it's blocked by Phipps. Blocked shot. Bowers brings it down. Set. Shot. No. Phipps gets the offensive rebound. Goes in. No. Rebound by Courthouse. Oh, my goodness. A lot of possession there. Quickly, Courthouse comes down with it. Osborne inside. No good. And ball is out of bounds on Courthouse. Baker got the offensive rebound, and when he threw the ball, Osborne unfortunately was stepping out of bounds, and that's a turnover. And with that, we'll take a timeout. 5:13 left in the game. 43-42. Washington Courthouse leads. You're listening to the Epifano McDonald Holiday Basketball Classic. The boys back here at a very, very packed field gymnasium for Miami Trace High School. Washington Courthouse is up 43 to 42. Panthers now will have Bowers. Bowers, Hoffman, Baker, Phipps, and Guthrie. Here comes Miami Trace with the ball. Bowers gets the pick. Flips it now to Phipps. High post. Now to Guthrie. Around the perimeter they go. Bowers to Guthrie. He'll go one-on-one. Puts it up. Good shot. 13 now for Guthrie. Baker will bring the ball down. Now hands it to Eberhardt. He's got 2 threes so far in the game tonight. Osborne, season opening, kicks it. Eberhardt, 3, hits the top of the rim. Nothing called. Bowers will pick up the defensive rebound. Now they go to Baker, back to Bowers. Now inside to Guthrie. Back to Bowers. Guthrie, low post, right side, spin move, off the glass. No, won't go. Haycock comes down with the board. 44-43, Baker plans it off, layup good, Osborne with another bucket. Good assist there by Baker, 45-44.
Exciting.
Bowers inside, Guthrie, backdoor pass to Phipps, and official said, nope, is on the floor. You'll have to take it out of bounds, sir. Foul on the play. Courthouse. We're going to get that on Haycock. That's his 4th foul, and he's still got almost 4 minutes left in the game. Be interesting to see now what Coach Barkov does.
Anytime.
Bowers in the paint, slips through the players. Ball's knocked loose. Bowers can't get the ball. Haycock gets the rebound. Now to Osborne. 3:30 left in the game. 45-44. Blue Lions with a 1-point lead. Osborne has it. He'll bring it up a little bit. Osborne, he's got Guthrie on him. That's an interesting matchup. And Guthrie will be called for reaching in. That was pretty obvious, wasn't it? So, foul on Guthrie. That's only his first. And Guthrie's going to quickly come out. And Parsley will come back in the game. Heath will have the ball as we begin the session. Baker, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Bowers, and Miami Trace fans now get a chance to boo. So Bowers will pick up his foul. That will be his first, by the way. Check it, that's his 2nd foul. And a little body check on Baker. So it looked like Baker slipped just a little bit, but the official said, nah, baby, nah. That was a foul. And now trying to go inside, ball's kicked loose. Picked up by Miami Trace on a turnover. Head fake, shot up. Good by Baker. Bowers with the bucket. And that puts now Miami Trace back up 46-45 after the Bowers steal. We'll take a break. after the timeout. 46-45. Trace after the Gage Bowers steal. I've got him unofficially with 17 points tonight. Guthrie with 13. And, wait a minute, let's get this right here. Yeah, I was right, first time. Osborne tries to throw the ball. Osborne's got 16. And Heath's got 14 for Courthouse. Courthouse with the ball, side court, quick pass to Haycock, over to Eberhard, That's 9 points, third three for Eberhard. And Courthouse has regained a lead, 48-46. Parsley stops between the circles. Baker, backdoor pass. Parsley trying to reverse layup, no good. Defensive rebound, Washington Courthouse. 2.5 left in the game. Courthouse by 2. Keith, bounce pass. Osborne, baseline, layup, good for 2. 50-46. Shot on the left side, no good. Baker tries to get the rebound, and they're going to get a foul on Haycock for this. That's his 5th. And Coach Barker doesn't like the call, but I don't think he's going to have a choice in it. Because Haycock went up there with him. Oh, they're going to change it. They're going to say that the foul is on Baker. His 3rd. Foul shot's up, good by Baker. Well, I saw Haycock clearly go up with the ball. I thought that was his 5th foul, but they said no, it was Baker instead, so. What do we know? What do we know? We just call play-by-play. So one Baker gets fouled, the other Baker, and the Trace Baker makes both free throws, and it's now 50-48. Osborne across the timeline. Better be careful. And now Coach Barker wants a quick timeout. He wasn't too happy there that Osborne tried to get a little fancy on the dribble. 30 seconds.
Snack wraps back, oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Crispy chicken doing a little biz. Lettuce, cheese, creamy rancho, spicy sauce too. All wrapped up just for you. Snack it, wrap it, love it, unwrap it, crunching and munching. Can't stop the tapping. Snack wrap back, it's the tastiest.
All right, 2:03 left in the game. Washington Courthouse with a 2-point lead, 50-48. Courthouse with a timeout after they brought the ball down. Everhart. Now to Heath. Between the circles. Parsley's on him. Heath spins away. Looking for some help. Gets it now to Baker. Minute 45. Baker's got Bowers on him. Baker in the paint. Double team. Got to get rid of it. Goes back to Heath, and it's blocked and knocked out of bounds by Parsley. Well, we've seen a little bit of everything tonight, haven't we? Blocked shots, unbelievable rebounds, turnovers. Teams getting in scoring spurts. This is living up to its billing, folks. Lob inside, Haycock, double team, muscles his way up, no good. Gets his own rebound, and he'll be fouled on the play. .22 rebounds now for Miami Trace unofficially. on Huffman. His first. Haycock goes to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first one. He's got 9. He can make double digits if he mixes this one here. Good. 52-48, Courthouse with the lead. Bowers across the timeline. Baker inside to Guthrie, who's back in the game. He's muscling his way in, lays it off the glass, and Miami Trace wants a timeout after that possession. That makes it 52-50 in favor of Washington Courthouse with 1:22 left here in the contest. Reminder, earlier today, the reserve tournament, Miami Trace was down by as much as 15 points. They battled back, I believe it was 22-14 in the fourth quarter. They lost by 3 when it was all said and done. They hit a jump shot on the baseline with like 0.8 seconds left, so they didn't have a chance. But Courthouse did win that one 55-52 over Miami Trace. And London beat Greenview in the consolation game. Earlier tonight, London was victorious over Greenview in the consolation game. Don't forget, a few minutes after this contest, the all-tournament team will be finding out who made the teams, and also we will tell you who's the MVP. So we'll see what happens after the game here. Courthouse with the ball. Pass down court. Haycock goes in, and a foul on Huffman. They had brought Guthrie out on the defensive play. He will come back in on the offensive play. So Haycock will go to the line, shoot 2 again. He's got 11 now. He joins Osborne, who's got 17 unofficially, and 14 for Heath. So both teams with 3 players in double figures tonight. This one goes as well. He's made his last 5 free throws, and all here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Guthrie, and a blocking foul. Bucket will count. Continuation on the release, and the foul will be on Osborne. That will be his second. That makes it 54-52. Armstrong re-enters. Huffman comes out. So Guthrie now will try here. He misses it. Last couple games, he has really struggled with his free-throw shooting. Haycock will bring it down with a 2-point lead for the Blue Lions. Heath, they try to trap out front, and we're going to have a whistle, and it's going to be a timeout. Washington Courthouse. Guthrie standing there, he thought he had a foul called on him. The official says no, it's a timeout, Washington Courthouse, so that's why they called it. So we got 54.5 seconds left now in this championship game. We're back here, 54-52, Washington Courthouse with a 2-point lead. Miami Trace, will he go for the stop and maybe try to tie this bad boy up? Good OG. or will Courthouse get the go-ahead points and wrap this one up?
Never. First time they played in 30 years. They go to OT. 27 years, whatever. You know, in the holiday tournament.
Well, yeah, I don't know how long Courthouse was in it. I think the first 4 years.
Still together.
Oh, the ball is stolen. Oh my, what a breakdown. Baker tried to throw the ball in bounds, and he threw it right into the hands of Baron Phipps, who just went down court uncontested, and it's now tied. It's tied up at 54 apiece. Unbelievable. What a mistake there by Baker. And you got to give Phipps credit for stepping in front of his man and catching the ball and going all the way. We've seen a little bit of everything here in this game tonight, folks. Miami Trace trying to stay undefeated. They're 6-0. Washington Courthouse, meanwhile, is 6-3 coming into this game tonight. They're trying to pick up a big win for themselves. Just think, we get to do this again in about 3.5 weeks. January the 16th, out Miami Trace. 54. 49.7 seconds left. Trace with a moderate press. Haycock will bring the ball down court. Phipps on him. Haycock across the timeline. Osborne comes over, gets the pick. Backdoor pass. Osborne layup good for two. Give an assist to Haycock. That was beautiful. Another good backdoor play. Bowers comes down. He gives it up. Armstrong, three-pointer, no good. Ball knocked around, and Everhart gets the rebound, and a whistle, and what we got here? Was there a timeout? The back official was he called timeout, I believe. Yeah. Timeout Courthouse. After the rebound, the back official quickly saw Coach Barker, I guess, holler for a timeout. So that will stop the clock as it's 56-54 in favor of Courthouse. I'm sorry? Well, Miami Trace is going to press. Or if they don't try to press on this side of the court, they're just going to have to play man-to-man defense and try to force a mistake by Washington Courthouse. And I think if they do, yeah, you got Guthrie inside, you can drop the ball off. So I wouldn't be surprised to see somebody try to hit a three and either win the game or have Guthrie get the rebound. That's my idea, but we'll see what happens here. And as we mentioned, they are going to go with the press. Heath will take the ball underneath the Miami Trace bucket. 16.1 seconds. Long pass. Heathcock underneath. Missed the layup. Here comes Miami Trace, and they want a timeout with 11.5. A missed layup there by Washington Courthouse. He was there. Haycock was all alone. Well, he had somebody on him, but it would have been an easy layup for him to make and seal this bad boy up. But he missed the easy layup, and Miami Trace now has the ball back with just seconds left in this contest. Well, Nick's trying to get strategy here.
What's the guru say?
I try not to announce strategy if I don't have to. But I'm going back. I'm still going with what I just said before. I think they're going to set up. They'll try to set Bowers up for a three-point shot, or If he doesn't make it, you've got Guthrie inside, and if he makes it, they'll either tie or he may get fouled. So that's why I'm saying this game is totally not over with yet. But if you folks were waiting for this one, today at Donnybrook, high fly wrestling in midair, or whatever Jimmy Clum used to call the Ohio State games, you're getting it tonight. 11 and a half seconds left. 11 and a half seconds left. Baker with the ball. The fans are on their feet, at least for Courthouse. Now we see some Trace fans get up. Baker to Bowers. He glances up at the clock. Gets a pick from Guthrie. Goes inside, gives it to Guthrie. Shot's no good, but he'll be fouled on the play. And let's see who they're going to call it on. That's going to be on Haycock, and he's gone. Noah Haycock will foul out with 6.9 seconds left. He'll finish tonight with 11 points in the game. And Sam Piper will come in. All right. Guthrie hasn't set the world on fire with free throw lines tonight. Let's see what happens here as he shoots two. He makes the first one. Two for four. He makes this one. Expect Courthouse to call another timeout. He missed it. Rebound, Armstrong to Bowers. Last seconds coming up. Bowers shot up. No good! And Washington Courthouse has upset the Miami Trace Panthers by a final score of 56 to 55. So the Blue Lions will hand Miami Trace their first regular season loss in almost 2 years. Don't forget though, this does not count as a league game. All right? Fans need to remember that. And good sportsmanship there, Nick. That's what I'm glad to see. Trace and Courthouse kids shaking hands, congratulating each other. So we will have the all-tournament team coming up in just a few moments. It'll be interesting to see who gets picked. So we'll keep it right here. While we're doing that, I'll see if I can get some stats for you. Unofficially in the scoring tonight for Washington Courthouse, I had Aiden Osborne with 19 points unofficially, 14 for Brandon Heath, 11 for Noah Haycock, 9 for Justin Everhart, and 3 for Baker and 3 for Piper. Meanwhile, for Miami Trace tonight, we had 18 for Adam Guthrie, 17 for Gage Bowers, 12 for Julian Baker, 3 points apiece for Barron Phipps and Ty Huffman, and 2 points for Luke Armstrong. But a missed free throw In the final seconds by Miami Trace, they tried to get the rebound, and unfortunately Trace got the ball but couldn't get the shot off. So now we'll find out who will be the all-tournament team. That's back down on the floor to Dick Glass.
McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown for once again putting on a wonderful tournament, whether it was the JV girls, varsity girls, JV boys, and varsity boys. A lot of games going on the last 4 days or so. And now here are the players chosen to be on the all-tournament team. First from Greenview, it was number 24, Will Kleine. And from London, number 4, Johnson. And from Miami Trace, number 4, Gage Bowers. And also from Miami Trace, number 5, Julian Baker. And from Washington High School, this year's McDonald's Holiday Tournament champions, number 1, Hayden Osborne. This year's McDonald's Holiday Classic Tournament MVP for the boys is number 3, Bryson Heath.
So, Bryson Heath, the MVP honors. Congratulations to him. Aiden Osborne, also at Washington Courthouse. Also, Julian Baker, Miami Trace. Gage Bauer, Miami Trace. Let me, real quick here. It will be Luke Johnson from London.
Congratulations to all the teams for the good games that have been played.
And also from Greenview, the choice for the all-tournament team will be Mr. Will Climbing. So congratulations to the all-tournament team. As again, Washington Courthouse with the upset win tonight, 56-55 over the Panthers. So now what do you want to do? You go back? Bye? Okay, so with that, we're going to wrap it up. Everyone hopefully will have a real good holiday. Don't forget, we'll be back on WCHC with basketball action Saturday night when Circleville comes here to Miami Trace. David will be joining me for that broadcast. We hope you join us then. So once again, thanks to Nick and Nicholas for their job engineering. Thanks to all of you for tuning in our way. Again, the final score tonight, Miami Trace and Washington Courthouse doing battle in the championship, and it's the Blue Lions winning it 56-55. Happy holidays. Go Bucks. I'm Randy Young. Thanks for joining us.